Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Good morning and welcome to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Murray McCourt. I'm the general manager and executive golf professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club and host of the VIP Golf Show, along with sidekick Curtis Stock, who's with us each and every week. We appreciate you tuning in. If you want to be part of the show, you can text into the show 780-218-9999. And our question of the week this week is, what is the best golf course you've played outside of Alberta? So again, text in to 780-218-9999 and let us know that. Another awesome lineup on the show as usual. Our first guest here in a couple minutes, Jason Logan, editor of Score Golf magazine. Our second guest of the day is going to be Kevin Smith from the Alberta Golf Association as he reviews the Alberta Open that was last week. Adam Warbicki will get you some talk about junior golf in the third segment. Our fourth segment, we go around YEG and check in with Jim Boomer from the Wolf Creek Golf Resort. And our final guest of the day will be Bob McDermott, a local. He plays out of the Belvedere, and he has missing a leg, missing an arm, missing a thumb, and he's one of the top golfers with disabilities in the world. So we're going to have him join us as well. This segment is brought to you by the back-to-back winners, Edmonton Elks. Join us this summer in hosting your next corporate event in one of our exclusive suites or our new 6-person loge area located in the Upper Bowl. Limited availability remains for all Elks home games. Visit goelks.com/tickets to book your private suite or loge today. And Mr. Stock, how are you doing today?
Not bad. At least it's sort of stopped raining. What happened to the summer this year?
Well, we talk about that every week, and it stopped raining in the middle of the night again. Where I was driving here this morning, the streets were still wet.
Yeah.
Just another storm plows through and keeping golf courses on cart path only or no carts or whatever. It's been one of those summers, but I looked in the long-term forecast. It doesn't look like there's much rain in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, good.
But there's not going to be any 30-degree days either.
No. We missed those now?
What's that?
We're past those?
Well, I don't know. I've said this before, we are absolutely owed a wonderful September and maybe even October. Because it has been that crazy here for sure. Do we have Jason with us? I don't see him on the screen there.
Yeah, he's trying to fix his camera right now.
So okay. Well, Stocker, last week you were complaining about a sore knee and how bad your knee was, but yet you still ended up playing golf all week, so it couldn't have been that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. It was cart path only, and that was the hard part, walking.
Yeah, that's tough for a lot of people. I mean, you have to protect the golf courses when it's that wet out, because carts do a ton of damage. They always do damage to golf courses, but a ton of damage when it's wet, and so they have to do that. But that does make it very difficult on certainly the older crowd, hey?
The older crowd, yeah. That'll be me now.
Well, yeah, we drain like a champ at the ranch, but it's so saturated now, it doesn't matter. Like we haven't been 100% normal cart path rules for almost 2 weeks now.
Is that right?
Yeah, yesterday we were 4 holes that normally you can take the carts on that you couldn't. But
which ones?
10,
9,
7, 4, and 13.
Not 9?
Well, 9, you can't take the carts on there anyway. Yeah.
Right.
So if no Jason yet, why don't we just get him on the phone then?
Yeah, I'll try to get him on the phone here.
Okay, sounds good. But I don't know.
So I got in 3 rounds. It was good. It wasn't. We played at the Legends, and it was freezing. It was as cold as the one day I played Jasper when it was snowing.
Yeah. Well, I know. It's just been one of those years. We got a quick text to get to. Good morning, gentlemen. Congrats to Murray for picking Justin Rose to win last week to go 1-up with Stocker with 2 weeks to go. Today looks like it should be McIntyre with a 4-stroke lead, but the guy is in second is Scheffler, who's winning the BMW today. And I wanted to take Scheffler if it was 3 shots.
I'll give you 3.
You'll give me 3. Well, I got to stick with McIntyre. It doesn't make any sense to.
No, he's playing some good golf.
So are you going with McIntyre? Well, McIntyre, we talked about it. It was 30 finished 8th last week.
Yeah.
But the guy Tommy Fleetwood's a guy that's just hanging around but just can't win. But
It'd be nice to see him win one.
I'm taking McIntyre.
I'm taking McIntyre.
All right, so I'm gonna be one up going into next week. So hopefully it's a little closer in the Tour Championship final, and then we can pick some different people.
Yeah, that would be good.
All right. Do we have Jason?
He's trying one more time. I'm about to give him a call, and we'll see if he figure it out. He was having a hard time with the camera. He's looking for a place to turn his camera on, which was being weird. But here, he's about to join here in 2 seconds.
All righty. Well, when you talk about this, the playoffs, there's a big lead going on today, but it is kind of fun watching. Only 30 guys get to play next week, and I believe it was Taylor Pendrith I saw was 32nd. He needs to have a good day-to-day Canadian guy to sneak in there, but there's still a couple Canadian guys that look like they're safely in for the top 30 to be able to play next week.
Yeah, it should be good Canadian representation.
Yeah. So but we talked about this last week as well. Thank goodness it's all a level playing field next week, so we actually know who's going to win the tournament. It's like the Stanley Cup final. You can't give Florida Panthers a 3-goal lead in the Game 7 of the Stanley Cup final against the Oilers and think that Oilers can win. So having somebody start at 10 under doesn't make any sense. Oh, I see Jason. We have him. How are you?
Good. How are you, gents?
Good. Well, thanks for taking the time to join us today. All good in your world?
All good. We'll take some of that rain you've been talking
about.
I know you would. 30-degree days.
You can have it. We don't want any more.
We got more than enough for you.
Well, Jason, you recently visited Alberta and played the Blackhawk Golf and Country Club here in Edmonton and Jasper Park Lodge Golf Course. What stood out most to you about these courses and your experiences there?
Well, it was my first time playing Blackhawk. I love the golf course. It was one I'd wanted to see for a long time, just based on where it always falls on our top 100. And have a panelist there who's a friend of mine who's very well traveled and had me out. And I mean, I love the setting of the golf course. I just loved what Rod Whitman asks you to do there, and it was good to play with a member who was so knowledgeable because I was aiming away from flag sticks all day long and letting the ground do the work. And if I was out there just playing with myself, I'm sure I would have shot 10 shots higher than I did. It was really good. The bunkering is fantastic.
Yeah.
Love some of those holes on the back 9 overlooking the river. And just again,
right on the river,
flag and letting the ground do the work is a lot of fun for me. So it was great. And Jasper, I mean, I'm sure I've said it on your show before. It's been my favorite golf course since the first time I saw it 20 plus years ago. And I went in there nervous, I didn't know what to expect after the wildfire. And I can say that the conditioning was fantastic.
Is that right?
Incredible. The turf was better than I'd seen it previously on previous visits. Obviously, there's torch trees standing, and there's thousands of them. So when you first play, it's a bit jarring and sad. But as I made my way around the golf course, it was almost like I was playing this amazing golf course through an enchanted forest. And you kind of look at the trees, and then you juxtapose that with the health of the turf, and it almost reinforces the hard work that they've done there to get the golf course to where it is. So kudos to everybody involved, and the views that you get at Jasper now that you didn't get before. I mean, number 7 is a completely different hole. It's just amazing. Stand on number 8T and you can see for miles. It was awesome. And I was just really, really impressed. And by the second round, when I played the next morning, I didn't even notice the trees at all. I just played the golf course for what it is. And it's such a fun golf course and such a genius routing that it no longer mattered that those torch trees were there. It was just plain Jasper Park, and I had a wonderful time.
Yeah, it's been one of my favorites for a long time. I probably played it 30 or 40 times and love going back every year. Yeah,
you're lucky. You're lucky to have it so close to where you guys are.
Yeah. Blackhawk impressed you, of course, especially number 11, I would imagine, and then the par 3 coming back after the one over the water. That's a tough one.
Yeah. I mean, that's what great golf courses do, right? They give you a scoring opportunity on 11. I mean, it's a par 5, but again, like, it plays so much shorter than the yardage because you need to hit your approach shot,
Left.
some 30 yards short and left of the green, and let that slope take it down to the putting surface. So you get a chance there, and then you better bring a lot to the next hole, especially if you're playing it from the back. We didn't play it all the way back, but you basically play the equivalent of a par 4.5, and then you play the equivalent of a par 3.5. So it says 5-3 on the scorecard. If you get out of there 4-4, you've done the job. So I thought it was fantastic.
You're talking about a good golf course. Let's talk about Score Golf Magazine's latest top 59 public courses. Always generates a lot of interest and buzz. What are some of the highlights on this year's list, and what trends or surprises are there?
Like, one of the things that I was really happy to see was some of the smaller, out of the way, remote public golf courses moving up the list. So examples that come to mind would be Waskesiu.
Yeah,
it moved all the way up to 15. I haven't been to Waskesiu before. Those who have played it rave about the property, rave about the contouring of its fairways. So that moved up. Northumberland Links, which is right on the ocean in Nova Scotia. You talked about trees coming down at Jasper. That's a golf course that has been made better by trees being ripped out by Hurricane Fiona a few years ago. It opened up more views, and they're doing a lot of work there with Christine Fraser, the architect, and that course moved up. Grand Mare in Quebec, which is just kind of, it's a 100-plus-year-old course that Raiders are getting out to more and more. That debuted on our top 100 last year. It's on the top 59 this year. I mean, that's a golf course you can play for, I think, like $65-$70. So
yeah.
It's I can sit here all day and talk about Jasper Park and Banff Springs and Cabot Links. I mean, but those courses are $300 to play
or more.
So it was nice to see some of these smaller courses landed some pretty good spots on the list, and they don't cost an arm and a leg to play.
How many voters or panelists have to visit a course before it's eligible? 10?
10, and that's not easy.
I was going to say, because we got a course out here, Coal Creek, that's a gem, but we don't get, or you guys don't get enough Raiders on there.
Yeah, it's close. I can tell you it's close. And I'll try and get some more guys out there. But listen, we live in a big country. It's expensive to travel across.
Yeah.
These panelists are not given any kind of stipends to do this. I mean, these panelists that travel throughout the country just to rate golf courses are doing it on their own time. So, but at the same time, I also don't think you can just put a golf course on the list because 3 people like it, right? You got to have a good cross section. You got to have people from different parts of the country. We could have a bunch of guys in Edmonton who really like a particular golf course, but I need people from the Toronto area to go see it. I need people from Vancouver to go see it. Same thing works here. We could have a bunch of golf courses in the Toronto area that people really like, but I need the Western Canada panelists to come and see it because they come with different ideas, I think, and different backgrounds, in terms of how they view golf courses and setting and things like that. So I think it's really important to get a large cross-section of people see a particular golf course, and that's why we put that minimum 10 ratings requirement on there.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Jason Logan, editor of the Score Golf magazine. And Jason, I just want to throw in, I appreciate you doing that extra 20 because then my place made it to number 68 in Canada. So I appreciate you doing that. So we got a little recognition for that. But the FedEx Cup playoffs are heating up this year. What are some of the key storylines or players to watch in the playoffs that excites you the most?
I mean, I'm excited to see how Robert McIntyre does with playing, trying to hold off Scotty Scheffler. I have come to just enjoy watching Scotty Scheffler play golf so much, and I know there's probably a large segment of people who think he's boring, but I really appreciate the way he works his way around the golf course. I know people might say I'm crazy for this. there is a lot of similarities between him and Tiger Woods. And I know Tiger Woods did it with a lot more drama and a lot more flair and a lot more power. But when Tiger was at his best, he picked apart a golf course. He knew where to miss. He always hit balls pin high. And I think that's what's so remarkable about Scottie Scheffler is he's a tactician out there. And I like that because I don't think golf is just a game, just hit it and go find it. Like, I think you really got to think your way around the golf course. And I think Scottie Scheffler does an awesome job of that, better than Rory McIlroy even. And so I appreciate that ability, and I really like watching him play. So I'm interested to see if he can take down McIntyre, or if McIntyre holds him off.
I want to go back to your top 59 and top 100 courses for a second. Do you get a lot of emails and phone calls, people saying, how can you put this course ahead of this course, and where's this course? And
yeah,
you must.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, ranking golf courses is a subjective exercise. And every time the list comes out, I look at it and I do the exact same thing. I mean, I'm no different than any other reader or viewer. I mean, I go, how is this course ahead of this? How is this course behind this? How is this?
Yeah.
Well, that's just my own beliefs, right? And everybody has their own. So you get lots of emails like that. I mean, it's not an email thing anymore. It's comments on social media. Obviously, that's the new forum for that. But yeah, I mean, tons of people are saying, how is Jasper Park the best course in Alberta? It's a pretty good golf course.
It sure is.
You're entitled to your own opinion, but it's my favorite golf course in Canada, so obviously it's my favorite in Alberta. But I mean, Banff is right there as well. So yeah, we get lots of people complaining, but I mean, why put out a list if it's not going to generate discussion and debate, right?
Oh yeah, and it does. So that's good because people are reading it and people are playing it and people are thinking it. So that's what you want.
Sure.
Yeah. For me, there's not too many doubts about the top two courses. I got an opportunity to play there last year at Cabot Lakes and Cabot Cliffs. You like Jasper and better than those two?
Jasper's my favorite golf course. I don't know if that means I think it's the best golf course.
Yeah.
I think those are two different discussions. I will say this. I would put Cabot Links ahead of Cabot Cliffs.
Me too.
I think Cabot Links is a better golf course. I think Cabot Cliffs blows people away with its setting and the drama. And as you know, Curtis, we put a pretty high emphasis on fun factor. And so when you play Cliffs and you get that routing of six par 3s, 6 par 4s, 6 par 5s, and the finish, although I'm not crazy about the 16th hole, and I know it's the postcard hole there. I just, I'm not crazy about that hole. I can't I don't see the green when I hit my tee shot. So I think that's kind of funny, but I think the 15th hole at Cliffs is amazing. I think the 18th hole is amazing. I think the second hole is amazing. I think lots of in between is amazing, but I just think overall Cabot Links is a better golf course. I think it's a more enjoyable golf course. I think it's a better test. And I think it's a more cohesive golf course than Cabot Cliffs. But again, my opinion, right? So everybody has their own opinion.
As well as the FedEx Cup, you got the CPKC Women's Open Mississauga this week. What are you looking forward to there?
Well, I mean, the difference between the Women's Open and the Men's Open is that the Women's Open, you always get like the best of the best on tour, right?
Right.
You get a solid field at the RBC Canadian Open, highlighted by Rory and some other guys. But at the Women's Open, you get all of the top players. So it's always fun to see Brooke Henderson in Canada, the way she's followed, the way she's adored. I'm looking forward to seeing this Lottie Woad play. She's the young English woman who recently turned pro and then won in her first pro event. So obviously she's got a great future. So yeah, I mean, it's, I like that the Women's Open travels around Canada. It'll be out your way next year at the Royal Mayfair Club, and this year at Mississauga, which has not hosted the Women's Open before, but has hosted the Men's Open back in the day. And the Women's Open doesn't come to Toronto very often, so that's interesting. But, it's great that you get a tournament where all the superstars are there, assembled at the same time.
Which is great, yeah. I mean, the one that was in Edmonton in 2012, Lydia Ko won it. And then Lorena Ochoa in 2007 it was that she won it. So there'll be a lot of interest.
Yeah, no doubt.
She won. Are there any recent trends, golf trends that you're excited about? How do you see the role of the golf media evolving with new digital platforms and technologies?
Yeah, golf trends. I would say this. I recently actually I lived in the Toronto area for 20 years. I'm now down in the Niagara area, and one of the benefits of living down here is there's more places to go and hit balls because I'm not surrounded by private clubs like I was in Toronto. And there's a little place near my house that I go to, every couple of weeks just to hit balls. And the number of young people I see out there hitting balls, and I don't mean juniors because I think, there's lots of places that have juniors. I mean like 19, 20, 21 years, both men and women out there. Yeah. And they're not particularly gifted, but they're out there hitting balls and playing golf. And I don't think that was the case before COVID as much. And every time I go to the range, the places just fill with like young university age students. And I think that's great. And then the role of the media, I mean, obviously social media plays such a big component. I mean, you see with our top 59, we released that on Instagram first. Years ago, it used to be the magazine would be where everyone would see the top 100. Now that's all done on Instagram. So obviously the immediacy of that has had a big effect, and you're kind of always on in this job these days.
Jason, one last quick one for you as we have to move on. But our question of the week on the show is, what is the best golf course you've played outside of Alberta? But because you're in Ontario, and you had something interesting that you said a little bit ago, there's a difference between your favorite golf course and the best golf course. So in your opinion, what is the best golf course, not your favorite, the best in Canada?
Maybe Toronto Golf Club.
Oh, interesting choice.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to the private golf course around Toronto, places like St. George's and Hamilton get most of the attention because they have hosted RBC Canadian Open, so people have seen them on television. I think Toronto Golf Club is a better golf club than both of those places, and they have done so much work on that golf course and so much tree removal. And we go back to tree removal at Jasper and other places. When you bring down trees, you open up these wonderful views. Yeah. Long views of the property, but also exposing the ground and the contouring that are sometimes hidden by trees. And these courses do it mostly for turf health, right? You take down trees around greens, the greens get more air circulation, water, sunlight, etc. But Toronto Golf Club, I think if you ever get the chance, when you drive into that property, you just can't believe it. It is a phenomenal golf course. It is kept phenomenally, conditionally well, and it's just it's a real treat to play. I probably would say it's the best golf course in Canada.
Awesome. Well,
I'll play Jasper before I play Toronto.
All right. Well, both back to back, even though a long way away. Come here, play Jasper, then fly there. I'll do that trip. That sounds good to me.
That would be a nice double, wouldn't it?
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it very much, and we'll catch up to you soon, I'm sure.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Okay, thanks,
right,
Jason.
Jason Logan, editor of Score Golf Magazine. On the other side of the break, we are going to find out what happened in the Alberta Open with Kevin Smith from the Alberta Golf Association. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a platinum preferred contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, your golf game stays hot indoors. With the $50 Golf Summer Pass from Country Club Tour, enjoy free indoor golf all summer long at the CCT Indoor Golf Center, right in downtown Edmonton. Tee off on over 90 world-class courses with 28 cutting-edge Unicore simulators, rain or shine. Or just fine-tune your game on the virtual driving range. Offer valid till June 30th, and you can play from May 1st to September 30th. Your best golf season starts indoors. Visit countryclubtour.com to grab your pass today.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Did you know golfers average 162 hours a year on their feet? With the Addy Zero ZG from Adidas Golf, light isn't less, it's more. More Sunset 9s, more stamina with footwear designed to spend hours on your feet. With Light Strike Pro cushioning that boosts efficiency and walking propulsion, you can go out for a long round and enjoy what the course has to offer. Step into the feeling of light all round with Addy Zero ZG. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion at participating retailers, when you purchase any new 2025 Adidas golf shoe like the Addy Zero ZG, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Adidas.ca.
Get fit with TaylorMade Golf's ultimate custom club fitting experience. The TaylorMade Performance Lab in Woodbridge unites golfers with a personalized fitting session and tailor-made equipment to optimize your game. Highly trained master fitters take an in-depth look at the golf swing utilizing industry-leading technology. Book your fitting experience now to cover all your custom needs from driver to putter. Free gift with booking. Get fit. Optimize your game at the TaylorMade Performance Lab. Visit tailormadefitting.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on two of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the Colonial Golf Club, known for the best putting surfaces in the Edmonton area. We offer a private club experience at public course value. Book your tee time today at colonial.ca. And we are now joined by Kevin Smith from the Alberta Golf Association. I know you're out playing, Kevin, so we won't take you too long, but let's talk about the Alberta Open. It just wrapped up a couple of days ago. How was it? It was a tight battle.
Yeah, thanks, Murray. Yeah, beautiful day here in Calgary. It was pretty beautiful for the Alberta Open at River Spirit. And it was the first year that we've had the new format with professional women and amateur women joining professional men and amateur men. So a lot of moving parts. We had 4 different competitions going on at the same time. I guess we'll start with the historical one, and that's the men's professional division. And, Wes Heffernan, I talked to him before the event. He was going for his 8th Alberta Open title.
Yeah.
He's trying to track down Stan Leonard, who has a record 9. And, Wes was right there. He actually had, I think, about a 6 or 7 footer for the win. And he hit it pretty aggressively, like just confident. I'm going to win. This is my 8th. And it probably rolled 3 feet past, and he actually missed the comebacker and ended up, not winning, runner-up by 1. But Andrew Harrison, who's playing out of Windermere now from Camrose, he said he had maybe the best ball striking day of his life. He fairways and greens. He was actually missing a lot of the birdie putts and still shot 65. So 65, Andrew Harrison gets his 2nd Alberta Open championship. And he even said to me that he was thinking of, what do I do next year? I'm not playing well. Maybe I decide to do something else. And now he's playing the best golf of his life. So maybe this win will kickstart him and keep him in the game a lot longer, because he's a lot of fun to watch. So Andrew Harrison wins the men's division. A 15-year-old won the men's amateur, Benson White. So he put up a nice round of 69 and fended off players like Tobias Buffum, who had won the under-19s. So really amazing day for a 15-year-old to play on a course with Wes Heffernan and get a victory in his division.
Where's he from?
So he's from Calgary. I'm not sure what course he's from, but he's a Calgary kid and someone to watch for sure. So yeah, those are the men's divisions, and those are kind of our traditional. But we had the brand new women's professional, women's amateur divisions, and it was pretty amazing. Katie Rutherford won the women's professional division, and pocketed over $3,000, and was hoping to have a bigger field next year for the women's pros. But just a really good start, to have professional women in the event. It was the amateur side that was a real shootout with so many players in the mix. And Sydney Bisgrove, who'd come runner-up in the women's am at Leduc, she ended up getting the win in a playoff, and she's pretty thrilled. Just like Wes, she actually missed a short putt on 18 for the win and had to go to a playoff, but she drained like a 25-footer in the playoff for the win over Ellie Johnson. So those are your champions: Sydney Bisgrove, Katie Rutherford, Andrew Harrison, and Benson White. It was a great Alberta Open at River Spirit.
Harrison, he holed out for an eagle on the par 4 10th in Wednesday's first round, didn't he?
I think that might have been the final round on Wednesday when he holed out. His card was clean, an eagle and I think an eagle and 6 birdies, an eagle and 5 birdies, 65. And every time I showed up, he had 8-foot birdie putts on every hole, and he actually was missing a bunch of them. He said he could have shot 60. So
I was going to say that's what he said.
Yeah, but it was good, and we're at Pritis Greens next year for the Alberta Open, so we're hoping to make it bigger and better, and really get the word out about all 4 divisions and supporting women's golf for sure.
What else is there to look forward to in the Alberta golf schedule this year? Yeah,
we're starting down. We've got the U17s coming up next week at Alberta Springs and Red Deer, so I'll be up there for that. We've got the Super Senior down in McGrath. I hear McGrath's really in good shape this year. And then the U13, U15s in Chestermere near Calgary. And then we have All Abilities Championship in September. And then Interclub. So we're kind of winding down. A lot of the big events are done. And the summer's gone fast, that's for sure.
Yeah, real fast, too fast. And that's because we haven't had enough sunshine.
Yeah. I'll be up in Edmonton for the ATB Classic at Northern Bear. I do a lot of fundraising there for the Youth on Course program that we've talked about a lot. We have over 20,000 rounds this year, kids playing for $5. So
is that right? How many?
So ATB and Darcy and Tim Garbett and Links Marketing, we fundraise a lot for that. So I'll be up all week at Northern Bear for the ATB Classic on PGA Tour Americas, and that'll kind of cap off my season. I'm looking forward to that in about 3 weeks.
Capping off the season, what's the biggest highlight for you this year?
There's certainly a few, but watching Brett Jones, an 18-year-old, defend the men's am and win by 12 at Paradise Canyon, that was probably the most impressive thing. Everyone just, the wind's blowing 40. He's shooting 64, 65, incredibly impressive. So I would say Brett Jones, what he was able to accomplish.
One last quick one for you, so we'll let you get back to your game. Question of the week on the show is, what's the best golf course you've played outside of Alberta?
Well, and I think I can talk about it. So I played LACC back in May, which is the Los Angeles Country Club, and I played the North Course. Yeah, I played the North Course where they had the U.S. Open 2 years ago, where Wyndham Clark beat Rory. Incredible course. You're hitting approach shots into the Playboy Mansion. It's unbelievable. There's 36 holes. My locker was beside Ronald Reagan's with the President's seal.
Oh, cool.
And just pure golf. Every green just floats to the next tee box. Very understated. You wouldn't even know it's there. It's just tucked in Beverly Hills. The most expensive property in the U.S. undeveloped is Central Park. LACC is number 2. It's an $80 billion property.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was quite the day. But you can't write LACC on a tweet or Instagram or put it on Facebook. They're just like, you weren't here. So that was probably the absolute highlight for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time, Kevin, and appreciate all your updates all year long with all the big events with Alberta Golf.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Murray. Thanks, Curtis. We'll see you soon. Cheers.
All right. Go make some birdies.
We got a big bunker shot coming up.
All right. Okay. Good luck. All right. That was Kevin Smith from the Alberta Golf Association. A couple quick texts to get to. Best course played outside Alberta, Grey Wolf, outside of Canada, PGA West Stadium course. Two great picks there. Have you played a stadium course?
No, I never have.
No, yeah, I got to play that one when I was in college down there. It's a good one. One other quick text. My eyes, I need my glasses today, but yeah, Scheffler, this is the text. Scheffler is boring. Give me Rory or Bryson any day of the week.
Well, not Bryson.
Well, Bryson's gotten better, but I can't necessarily disagree with that guy. No? With that, Scheffler is boring, and his swing sucks. Like I watched one of his shots yesterday, and I'm like, how does he even hit the golf ball?
I know.
Its swing is so bad. But anyways, one other quick text. I won Century Casino gift certificate in November. Not sure if you guys held it that long. Oh, this is about that. Yeah, you didn't win a Century Casino gift certificate. You won a gift certificate if you was in our trivia contest, you won a gift certificate to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar and a custom fitting at the TaylorMade Performance Center, which I would have emailed you the link to get the custom fitting and let you know that your gift certificate to the Keg is sitting at the ranch waiting for you. So it's still there. All right, on the other side of the break, we're going to talk junior golf with Adam Warbicki from the Derrick Golf and Country Club here in Edmonton. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
It's back. The 6th Annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Tee off for a great cause with hole-in-one contests, food and drink stations, dunk tanks, and even a chance to win a golf trip for 2 to Pebble Beach. Be a part of an incredible day on one of Edmonton's most picturesque courses, all in support of the Stollery Child Life Program. Golf, give back, make a difference. The 6th Annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic. Sign up, sponsor, or learn more today at ardentroofsystems.com.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't have to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca. Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 50 years of business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911 or visit us online.
Ready to level up your golf game? Come swing by the Ranch Golf and Country Club, where serious golf meets serious fun. With a championship-style course, pristine conditions, and above all, a fun laid-back atmosphere, the Ranch is where every round feels like a getaway. Get top-notch service at unmatched value every time you play at the Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? Bring your A game and find out why the Ranch is the best value in golf. 25, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right. Your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today. Available on Amazon. Now you know.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Wake up with the Nielsen Show with Dustin Nielsen and Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9 on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock. Only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to shed strokes this summer? The PGA of Canada professionals in Alberta know their stuff. From equipment and technology to technique, they're the most trusted resource in getting more out of the game you love. Visit pgaofalberta.com to get to know your local pro today. And it is now time for the Century Mile Minute. Catch live thoroughbred and quarter horse racing action every Friday and Saturday. Plus enjoy exciting slots, electronic table games, vibrant dining, and more. Century Mile is the entertainment destination located next to the Edmonton International Airport. For more information, visit centurymile.com. And what do you have for us this week, Stalker?
Well, the Canadian Derby's this Saturday already. I've been trying to find the winner of that for a couple weeks. There are no real standouts. It's a pretty wide open field. There'll be a full gate of 12. But I'm not going to overanalyze it. I've settled on a Robertino, Diodoro, Exactor, Take Charge Tom, and Wood Ceiling. Take Charge Tom crossed the finish line first in the Manitoba Derby a couple weeks ago, but was disqualified for interference shortly after leaving the starting gate. He won 2 stakes in New Mexico. Wood Ceiling looked real good in the Western Canada, and then the track was off when he didn't show up in the Count Latham, and I know he's a much better horse than he showed there. Diodoro's won 4 derbies. I think he makes it 5 on Saturday. So I've got the Take Charge Tom and Wood Ceiling in an Exactor box in the richest race in Western Canada.
All righty. We'll see how that plays itself out for us when you're... Well, I guess it's... Will it have already happened when our show is on, or is it on? It's on Saturday.
Saturday at 4:45 is first post, so the Derby will go about 7:38.
Awesome. Alrighty, we are now joined by Adam Warbicki, teaching professional at the Derrick Golf and Country Club and I'm going to say the best junior instructor in all of Canada. How you doing this morning, Adam? Did he freeze up on us? I think he froze up on us. Oh, there you are. Can you hear me, Adam? I don't think he can hear us.
We can see him.
Yeah.
Here, I'll throw it back to you guys here. We'll see if we can figure out his audio.
Okay, so the thing about Adam Warbicki, I'd always heard about how good he was as a junior instructor.
Yeah.
And we used to have those PGA of Alberta consumer shows here in Edmonton. And I ran those in both Edmonton and Calgary for a lot of years. And we had a junior area. And Adam Warbicki had this herd of kids out there in this junior area indoors at the Edmonton Convention Center. And the way he controlled those kids and the way he had them just enthralled with golf and having so much fun, my jaw was literally on the floor. I could not I can tell you, I'm certainly not capable of doing anything remotely close to what he was doing with those kids, and it simply blew my mind.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's great. And that's shown up in the achievement that he's been awarded. He was named to the U.S. Kids Top 50 Instructors, the 2011 PGA of Canada Junior Leader, and the 2015 PGA of Canada Teacher of the Year. So a lot of hardware and well worth it recognition for him. I mean, he's, as you say, he's unbelievable when he's done. I've been to some schools where he's worked with the kids in the gymnasium, and he's got everything under control, and the kids are having fun, but not going crazy.
Yeah. Well, it is something to watch. I agree with you 100%. He certainly deserves all the accolades he's got. How are we making out, Benny? Can we just get him on the phone?
Yeah, I tried calling him on the phone. It doesn't seem like it's working. His mic is still muted on the stream here. I'll try to give him another call here.
Alrighty. Well, Stocker, maybe we'll jump ahead for just a second and talk about the golf that you played this week. You said you ended up playing a few times. Where did you get to?
Well, I played Victoria course on Wednesday morning, played Mill Woods, and played Yager Ridge.
You played Yager Ridge?
Yeah. I hadn't been there for several years, and it's a different course. I mean, it's got a lot of twists and turns to it, and you got to hit a lot of targets to be able to have shots into the greens. And there's some big greens, and then there's those two finishing holes, 9 and 18, where you got to go over that deep ravine.
Yep, 100%.
One time, a long time ago now, I played with Dan Kepley a lot when he was in Edmonton, and the hole is about 340 yards over the one ravine, and he put it on the green.
Wow. Well, he could hit the ball really far sometimes, and I'd say, holy crap, Cap, where'd that come from? He'd always say retroactive steroids from the 70s.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Do we have him? How you doing this morning, Adam?
I'm doing great, guys. How are you?
Yeah, doing great as well. Thanks for joining us here today. We were singing your praises while we were having trouble getting you on with us. But Adam is one of Canada's top junior instructors. How do you approach teaching young golfers to keep them engaged and passionate about the game?
That's a very good question. It depends a lot on the juniors themselves and maybe some of the interests that they have, other sports they play, other activities they do. A lot of it is sort of trying to build a relationship with them, get to know them, what they kind of like, and then hopefully from there you can sort of tailor a lot of the activities and stuff to what's going to engage them. Not everyone does have the same goals in mind. So for some juniors, they're very motivated to improve really fast and compete. Some don't want to compete. They actually just want to improve themselves and find something they can kind of spend some time and relax and enjoy. So you got to really find a little bit about what sort of makes the individual kind of tick in a way, and then kind of build stuff around that.
Well, speaking of that, what are some life skills beyond technique that you believe juniors gain through participating in golf lessons and programs?
You know, that's such a big part, I think, about sport in general, but golf's kind of neat that way. Love the idea that juniors are able to sort of carry themselves, have the confidence, build enough confidence up with what they're doing to be able to go on the golf course and really play with anybody, adults, other juniors, parents, understand the rules, understand how to speak to other people. And I think that's those are skills, those social skills that are so important, but then also the rules and the etiquette behind it as well. So golf offers so much that when juniors get involved, it's a huge advantage if they continue to apply the things they'll learn, sometimes indirectly without even knowing they are.
How much is having fun a priority?
Oh, I think in sports in general, that's probably number one. I think it goes without saying. I think when people say it should be fun, I say, well, that's kind of, you don't even need to say that. It just should be that in general. That should always be sort of the goal. And, at the end of the day, what you design and how you build programs and classes and lesson plans and stuff, activities and drills, it should be based around that. They should enjoy it, even if it is hard and they might be frustrated and maybe working on something new. It should still be fun at the end of the day. So it's definitely a sport, and we want to kind of take it that way first.
So there's definitely a balance between technical skill development and enjoying their golf experience.
Oh, 100%. You're correct, for sure.
Yeah. What role does mental and emotional development play in your coaching methods for juniors?
I think it's just as important as like swing mechanics in the coaching that we do. Juniors are still learning how to handle challenges and pressures and even frustrations. So we want to make sure that our lessons build confidence just as much as we do their skills. Focus on teaching them how to enjoy the game, manage those emotions, in good times and in bad ones, but also develop some resilience. We want them to be able to understand how to practice, how to get out there and work hard at something like that. And then for them, if they get some of the rewards to go along with it, that's even better. But help them to kind of grow up to sort of be confident, respectful, young people. That's kind of the biggest thing. And for juniors, that to stay positive and bounce back from making mistakes and supporting others and all that stuff as they play these games. It's better for them, and these life skills that they learn along the way are huge.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Adam Warbicki, teaching professional at the Derrick Golf and Country Club. Adam, I'm curious what your philosophy is on how juniors golfers training should progress from when they're first starting and getting into the game right up to being a competitive player, as you have guided so many juniors through being competitive golfers.
It's interesting. I think again, it is the individual, but maybe what we can look at things is when juniors first start out, golf is such a tough game to learn. So I think when they're learning to do it at a young age, you want them to sort of do things based more as a group and as a team. They're trying to complete tasks as a group, find success and failures as a group because it's easier to support each other through that. And then as they kind of get a little bit older, you can start to, smaller groups, divide them up a little bit so they feel like now they're, maybe working with a partner or somebody else as they compete, and understand the competition is not a bad thing. It's a very healthy thing. But doing it in a way that allows them to feel like we're not having them fail all the time and right out of the gates, because golf is so hard. You're standing out there by yourself hitting shots. So as a team, young group together working on challenges, it can be very helpful and support each other as we're learning this. And then as we get older, we can start to become more individual and understand that, hey, this is me and the shots that I hit, and I've got to understand to manage my own emotions, and what I'm doing out there is a great progression for a lot of juniors to sort of continue to play the game. Otherwise, if you're by yourself the whole time from a young age, it can be very hard to pick up the game and then find success and still want to play.
How do you start with a youngster who's never played golf before but wants to learn?
Try to find maybe an area of the game that they find the most interesting or they'd like to learn. Obviously most of the time it's usually probably hitting something like a driver, that sort of thing, but showing them also like how to play the game. Like there is some success in a lot of it. Even just from putting, there's a lot of fun activities you can do there. From then chipping, understand there's all these different parts of this wonderful game we play. And you can be very good at some, and then other ones might challenge you more. So trying to find out what might interest them to start off, and then adding a lot of variety in there. Trying not to do the same thing all the time. Trying to find maybe, numerous ways to practice, putting and driving and irons and chipping and sand, and trying to make sure it's all very interesting and engaging for them. At the same time, they're still working on similar skills, but different ways of sort of tapping into, what are we going to learn today when it comes to putting? And that engagement is huge for us.
You've been at the Derrick for 11 seasons, I believe. What have
Actually,
you learned?
19.
19? Oh, my God.
You missed a few stalkers.
What happened to those years? I knew there was something mistaken me.
I always tell people that it feels like more like 10 or 11 because it doesn't feel like 19. I think I still have to do the math myself. But there's a few of us that kind of stare and go, wow, has it really been that long? But it has, because it's super exciting. I mean, every day is different, and to do what we do is pretty special.
Well, in those 19 years, then, has your approach to junior instruction changed?
I would say, just as they're working on their games, I'm also working on my craft as well. How do I teach better and coach better? And I'm always learning myself from other sports as well, on how they approach juniors and how do they coach them. So I think for myself, has it changed? For sure, it has. Maybe not directly with maybe the philosophy. I think that stayed the same, but I think in general, the amount of tools in the toolbox and the amount of ways I approach things and how I've learned to deliver and develop juniors is obviously grown and become much better. So I think that like I say, as they're getting better, I'm trying to do the same, and I feel like I still got a long way to go, but I think that's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah, no, you've been well regarded in this business for a long time, and especially as a junior teacher. Your wife teaches juniors too, right?
She does, yes. So we get to bounce a lot of ideas off each other, and with other professionals in our at our facility. So we have a lot of fun learning together as well.
That's Shannon.
It is, yes.
Yeah, and she's at the Royal Mayfair.
She is.
You get to see her at all?
Oh, we've got two wonderful bosses, and you know what? It's a lot of fun to our schedules can line up quite well, and we get to obviously spend the summer together, which is fantastic. But she's doing her thing, and I'm doing mine as well, and it's fun to work with a lot of players, and some of them cross over. Some spend time with her that have worked with me, and vice versa. So we have a lot of fun that way.
Good.
Adam, as you know, I have a 7-year-old that's into golf and whatnot. What advice or encouraging words do you have for parents who want to support their kids in golf without adding pressure to them?
That's such a good one. I think I get that question a lot from parents. I think the things I've seen over the years, and I mean, there's many sort of ways to go about it, but me as a parent as well, I'm trying to figure that out myself when it comes to things. But I find my best route for myself, and what I recommend is the juniors have so much more fun when we are, as parents, are more the supporters and their cheerleaders. We're there to sort of encourage them and be out there to support them, but not necessarily become the golf instructor for them. Even myself, I'm very happy to have my boys spend time with one of my fellow colleagues and go, hey, let's go talk to them, and you can spend time with them, and they can give you some advice on what you need to work on, what you need to do, and I can be dad. I think that's a way better role for me with my own children, and I've seen most success when parents do that with their kids as well. Otherwise, you find you might be out there and playing golf and you want to enjoy it with them, but it's pretty tough when maybe they're not playing as well, and you're trying to give them some advice or help them out, and that's all with good intentions, but it's not always received that well when they're frustrated. Where I'd rather be dad, and I'm going, hey, let's go grab something to eat afterwards, or hey, I hit it poorly on that hole too as well. Let's go have some fun, do something else, and that's a little easier from that standpoint. But I think the supporting part, and that they always know that we're there to help and encourage, not always critique and then tell them what they did wrong. That tends to be sometimes how it can be received, even as if you try to do your best at it. So find someone else that can sort of do it for you, and I do that with other sports as well. I love it. Go talk to your coach, go see what they're doing. It's just such great advice, and then I can be dad, and that's the role I really want to have at the end of the day too.
Yeah, perfect. One last one for you. Our question of the week on the show is, what is the best golf course you've played outside of Alberta?
Oh, outside of Alberta. That's good. Metropolitan in Australia, in Melbourne. Yeah, fantastic. It's a very special one, and I think that I think they call it the Augusta of Australia, which is it's fantastic. It's a beautiful golf course, and hopefully maybe one day I can make my way back there.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time as always. You do great work growing the game, and everyone appreciates you for it.
Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, that was Adam Warbicki from the Derrick Golf and Country Club. On the other side of the break, we're going to go around YAG and talk with Jim Boomer, the general manager at the Wolf Creek Golf Resort. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 7 premier 18-hole courses plus indoor facilities. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Goose Hummock, Redtail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Raven Crest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most out of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From Tour Pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more. Accelerate business connections at an executive level with Corporate Connections. We connect leaders around the world and empower them to create opportunities and meaningful change in their organizations, communities, and lives. Join a trusted network of top CEOs and industry pioneers. Share challenges, gain insights, and benefit from peer-to-peer experience sharing. Together, we elevate leadership, build personal and professional growth while expanding influence, and together building a brighter future. Corporate Connections is your gateway to transformative connections. Visit us at corporatecommunications.com, where leaders connect.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Join us for the return of the Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Thursday, June 26 at Millwoods Golf Course. Enjoy a day of golf while supporting a great cause. Start your day with a delicious breakfast, followed by a round of golf at the scenic Millwoods Golf Course. Then unwind with drinks and indulge in a gourmet dinner, all culminating in a lively auction. Come out and celebrate Tom Goodchild's legacy while supporting the Tom Goodchild Memorial Bursary, which assists NAIT culinary students in financial need. The Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Thursday, June 26 at Millwoods Golf Course. Don't miss out on the fun. Sign up now at sawmill.ca/golf. That's sawmill.ca/golf.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From tour pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit tailormadefitting.ca.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt here, along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the Twin Willows Golf Club, part of Edmonton's golf community since 1965. Visit us at twinwillowsgolf.com, and we're now joined by the legend, general manager at the Wolf Creek Golf Resort, Jim Boomer. Good morning, Boomer. How you doing? Oh. You must be on mute, Boomer. We can't hear you.
Yeah, his mic is on mute.
Your mic's on mute. We got to fix that.
Here, I'll send back to you guys. Here, we'll get him to unmute his mic here.
We are having not the best luck today with the technical side of things here on the show. But we were just talking about it, like Wolf Creek. I worked there as an assistant pro. That's where I did my apprenticeship, and so it always will have a soft spot in my heart. The old course. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I was going to say that remember covering the Wolf Creek Henry Singer Open, as it was called in those days.
Mm-hmm.
And Ian Leggett, who shot the course record there, 63, and a good golfer. He won the 2002 Tucson Open and made the cut at the U.S. Open. But Ian Leggett always said that Wolf Creek was his favorite golf course.
Yeah, well, and I'm not surprised. And when I was working there during the Alberta Open, Mo Norman would always show up.
That's true.
And you know, it was the legend that Mo Norman is. Like all these tour players, and lots of those guys went on to the PGA Tour. Lots of great players were through there, and they would all stop what they're doing and just go watch Mo Norman hit golf balls. It was something to see.
Yeah, and he would hit them off of pop bottles and hit them through blocks of wood and everything else. It was he put on, and he takes like what, 2 seconds to look over his shot before he hits it.
Not very long, and then his stance looked so awkward in his swing, but he kept the golf club square all the way through it and hit it perfect, literally every time.
No, Mo Norman was quite a character.
Yeah, but he wasn't a big fan of the old course. He didn't. He called it a pitch and putt. He called that old course a pitch and putt because he thought it was too short. And I'm like, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
either.
it's pretty good. How are we making out with Boomer?
He's still connecting right now here, so I was trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Mike's going through. So we will. It sounds like we'll do over the phone. Get him on the phone here.
All right, sounds good. Well, rough day at the office, technical wise, no question about it. But what's your favorite hole at Wolf?
My favorite hole at Wolf Creek is number 1.
Number 1, wow.
Yeah.
That wild green. You like the wild green?
Yeah, I like that shot. That first shot in, it's a dogleg right. There's bunkers all around the green.
Yeah.
It's a little downhill, but it's not a tough hole. So because there's a lot of tough holes out there, and it's a good hole to start the day off with. I like number 1. I like a lot of holes there. I like that. I forget what it is. The dog leg left up the hill, par 4, with a real small green.
Number 13.
13, yeah.
Yeah.
And then number 9.
Number 9's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and Buffalo Jump.
Number 11.
Yeah.
You're just racking off the whole golf course.
Yeah. I've played there, I don't know, 40 times. I always like Wolf Creek, the old course.
Yeah, for sure. We got him, Boomer.
I'm back.
All right. How are you doing there, sir?
Good, guys.
Awesome. Well, this year, both Wolf Creek's Old Course and Links Course made the Score Golf Magazine Top 59 public course list. What does it mean to the club and to your team to see both courses featured among Canada's best?
I think we all know that when a really good golf course comes back into the condition that they're in, I think that's the really good news, because we knew the bones were always there. Like the golf courses, Rod Whitman's designs seem to always come through as something special. And now obviously people, including the younger generation, are getting a chance to see this place in really good shape.
Are there any changes that have been made?
Well, I think the only thing this year that's made probably almost a negative is how long it's played, because of all the rain we've had, and everybody that comes. Most of us feel like we've lost a club in distance, but they come here and feel like they've lost 2. So we're definitely pleased with the conditions, but at the same time, we're asking people to move up a tee because it's playing that difficult.
I was talking off the air while we were trying to get a hold of you about Ian Leggett calling the old course his favorite golf hole. He said you really had to think your way around the course. What do you think about that?
I agree. I think it's one of those courses that, for almost every player, if you're playing from the right tee, you're going to go through your whole bag here.
Yeah.
It's not just, hallway golf. It's very, very much that way. You've really got to think your way around and at the ability that you have, not the ability you wish you had.
And there's no 2 holes that are similar.
No, that's true. And all the misdirections, like there's so many things done architecturally here that really set you up, especially when you really want to make a shot and that comfort level isn't quite there like it is on a lot of other golf courses. You really have to be committed to each shot, or very likely not going to pull it off.
Right. Yeah, and there's a lot of holes like that too. Is 63 still the course record?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, pretty hard to beat that. Yeah.
Well, even though it sounds like something on a par 70 golf course that could be improved, but I think we know with all the possibilities for bogey or more here, it's a pretty special number to try to get to.
The Wolf always hosts the McClellan Ross Junior Championship when times were better. Edmonton Papers, the Sun and the Journal used to send us to Wolf Creek to cover that event, and then we'd cover it and go off and play at Pinoca, Lacombe, or Innisfail, or one of those courses. So we always look forward to the Junior Championship being held there. You get a lot of good kids.
Yeah, it's really, you can tell the phone lines are ringing with kids trying to get practice rounds and so on. We're hosting it on the 22nd, which of course is coming right up. So really looking forward to that.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Jim Boomer, General Manager of the Wolf Creek Golf Resort. Now, Jim, Wolf Creek is well known for its stay and play packages, including the cabin and RV resort you have right on property there. Could you walk us through what a golf getaway looks like there?
Yes, at $185 a person, which would include golf and a night stay. That's really our calling card for it. Now, anyone that needs to want more details can just give us a call, and then we can let you know what days are available, that kind of thing. The cabin sleeps 4. It's designed perfectly for a group of people getting away for a weekend, whether it's 2 couples or for just 4 people getting together. The cabin really is set up well for 4 people as far as staying the night. And that's $360 a night altogether, but it boils down to with your golf, your cart, and per individual $185. Now, the owners are looking hard at some more accommodation because we definitely have had a great year in terms of proving to them that people do want to come and do the play and stay. So we're working on some more options, but for everybody out there, please look for Wolf Creek to definitely have more options for play and stay as we move forward.
There's some buzz about upcoming events like the Mixed Open and the Pro-Am. Can you tell us a little more about those tournaments? Who should sign up and what makes them special?
Yeah, well, the Mardi Gras theme for the Mixed Open on the 21st of September, we've started it last year, and it really seemed to hit a nice note with people as far as we know, a theme like that. The food is outstanding for that day, all very much Cajun menu for that day. And then with that theme, a lot of people dressed up as well. So it really went over really well. And then again, the Pro-Am, which we started last year, is 2 days later on the 23rd. And both courses have the potential to host. In this case, we're going to host both those events on the old course. So anyone interested can just give us a call and we can give you all the details.
Were you happy with your spot on Score Golf Magazine's Top 59?
Well, I think we had to be. I mean, when you're kind of out of the loop for a while and to get recognized as being, back in the kind of shape that we are as quickly as we did, I think we've got to be happy with that. And being so accessible for people, it's we've certainly, with 36 holes, we've got lots of room, and people need to, when they come, they'll recognize that they're definitely playing somewhere special. But it's nice to know that we still have lots of room for people, that they don't have to worry about, if they do call, being shut out.
What did your superintendent do differently to get it into shape?
Well, he's an amazing guy, because he put up with a lot of insults over the years, because it was assumed by people that he would be the problem if the course isn't in good shape. And we know there's way more factors than that. But with now having the proper tools to get the job done, whether that be fertilizer programs and just water itself, this guy has really done a fantastic job for us. And I think there's just a lot of respect that's been built for him through this whole process, as people see all the improvements that he was probably always capable of, but didn't really have the budget to do it.
I love the old course, and like Murray said, it's just got so much character to it. The links course is long to me.
Oh, it is long, very long. And right now we're working on some another set of tee boxes over there. And of course, in the old days, they would have been looking at another set of tees further back. But these days, they're smartening up to the fact that there's a lot of people that, even a par 3 over there, I noticed the other day, the front tee is at 160. Well, we need to really get it so that everybody can play that golf course.
Right.
And this is such a good example of what you talk about with the place playing so long with as wet as it is. So it's just proof that that's probably a real important step for us.
Jim, what insider tip would you share to help guests get the most out of their Wolf Creek experience? And if people want to get out there and play, how can they book tee times?
Well, they can just get a hold of us, either booked on the website. We've lots of times available. Probably as far as tips, I think you really have to be honest about your ability and make sure you pick the right set of tees.
Yeah.
And I think you'll have a really good time if you've picked the right set of tees.
And we moved from the second back tees up to the third back tees.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great advice, Boomer, no question. One last quick one for you. Our question of the week on the show is, what is the best golf course you've played outside of Alberta?
Best golf course I played outside of Alberta? Well, I'd have to go along with Palamesa in California was maybe the best golf course I think I ever played outside. Like maybe that's just because of personal opinion of the day you were there or whatever, but if anybody ever gets a chance to go play Palamesa outside of San Diego, do that. Amazing.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time, Boomer. Hope you have a great rest of the season.
Thanks so much for this, guys. Get down and see me if you get a chance.
I'm going to come. I come there once a year for sure, sometimes twice. But friends that I grew up with in Calgary, went to junior high school and high school and university with, we make a trip there once a year, so I'll look you up.
We'll be looking for you, Curtis. Thanks so much, guys.
All right, have a good one. That was Jim Boomer from the Wolf Creek Golf Resort. On the other side of the break, Stalker and I will talk all things local golf. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, Alberta Golf is focused on recreational and junior play. Recreational players can find their fun at upswing.ca. The McLennan Ross Alberta Junior Tour has 24 stops across the province. For players learning to compete, the Youth on Course program is back, letting juniors play for $5 or less at participating facilities. Any $10 donation made to the Alberta Golf Foundation pays for an 18-hole round for a kid in Alberta. For more on everything we do, albertagolf.org.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Get all the latest news and takes on everything Oilers with Dustin Nielsen and Tom Gazzola on the Oil Stream. Live at noon, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Only on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Did you know golfers average 162 hours a year on their feet? With the Addy Zero ZG from Adidas Golf, light isn't less, it's more. More Sunset 9s, more stamina with footwear designed to spend hours on your feet. With Light Strike Pro cushioning that boosts efficiency and walking propulsion, you can go out for a long round and enjoy what the course has to offer. Step into the feeling of light all round with Addy Zero ZG. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion at participating retailers, when you purchase any new 2025 Adidas golf shoe like the Addy Zero ZG, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Adidas.ca.
There's still time to book your tournament at the Ranch Golf and Country Club.
As one of Alberta's top tourney courses, the Ranch makes hosting fun and easy for any group or business. No matter how unique or unusual, they'll accommodate your vision for an event no one will soon forget.
Start planning your tournament today at their beautifully landscaped course on the outskirts of West Edmonton. On-site event coordinators are here to help, but hurry, availability is limited and booking fast.
Visit theranchgolf.com.
Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by Corporate Connections. Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders to create and accelerate business opportunities, experience the extraordinary, make smarter decisions faster, and ultimately grow your business? If so, Corporate Connections is where you want to be. Email Executive Director Pat Stride at pstride@corporateconnections.com for more information. Quick text here. Buffalo Jump is the best hole at Wolf Creek, so that's number 11. Very good choice.
Yeah, it's tough. When you stand up there after your drive, like you wonder where you're going to put the ball. You got to lay up, and then I got to lay up, and then the third shot through some trees onto the small green.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, going for it in 2, it's risky. Yeah, because if you screw it up, you're making a 6 or 7 in a big hurry for sure.
What do you usually have in on that?
Well, if I'm going for it, I'm hitting like a hybrid.
Yeah.
But if I hit it far enough off the tee to get in hybrid distance, I'm going.
Yeah.
But if not, then I would just hit a 7-iron down to the bottom and then a little wedge up on the green.
Yeah.
Sure. But all right, question of the day: what's the best golf course that you've played outside of Alberta?
Well, it's easy for me. My son and I last year we played Cabot Links and Cabot Cliffs in Nova Scotia. Score Magazine had them in a virtual dead heat, and they're just fantastic courses right on the water. Remarkable design and feeling with the cliffs everywhere. It's superb. I really like those 2 courses. And if I had to pick a third, which is just a little bit behind, would be Kingsbarns in Scotland, which is a lot like Pebble Beach, right on the water. So those are my 3.
So you're more an ocean course guy than a mountain course guy then, based on your picks?
Well, there's a lot of mountain courses that I like too, but you're right. These 3 were water courses.
Yeah. And I'm with you. I mean, I love mountain courses too, but I'm more a water guy. I went to college in California, as most people know. I played 3 incredible courses in California. 2 of them a lot: Torrey Pines, La Costa, and PGA West, and all 3 of those courses are fabulous. Later in life, I got invited to play in the John Deere World Golf Championship at Greenbrier in West Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
That place was absolutely outstanding. But and I just got to throw one more in Canada. A few years back, my wife and I went on vacation to Victoria, and I played the Victoria Golf Club.
I played it once.
Right on the ocean.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Like you're
The wind
hitting,
comes up there.
well, it does out on those ocean holes, but you have to hit over the ocean on one hole. But I'll never forget this. One of the par 3s, I can't remember what hole it was. It's right out on the tip. You're out in the middle of the ocean, and there's a whale jumping right behind us in the ocean. Like, you can't beat that. I mean, I guess in mountain courses, you can have a grizzly bear walk up behind you or something like that. But
I've
I don't
seen
know.
grizzly bears on the greens there, Jasper.
Yeah, I have too. That's pretty crazy for sure. All right, what was on tap for local events, Stalker?
Well, in the PGA of Alberta's Adidas Golf EFW Radiology Pro Lady North, there was a great finish at Mill Woods. Royal Mayfair's Mike Belbin and Lisa Sad accumulated 42 Stableford points, edged 3 other teams by a single point. Leduc's Robin Stewart and Shiley Kostyuk, Stony Plains' Jeff Cuthbertson and Karen Murray, and the Dynamic Motion Golf Performance Century entry of Scott Smith and Jamie Wong. They were all at 41. So just was a real tight finish with 5 groups between one and stroke of each other. In the Maple Leaf Junior Tour Edge School Summer Classic at Calgary's Mickelson National, 12-year-old Oscar Gosnack, we've talked about him lots, and he's no stranger to the winner's circle. He shot rounds of 72, 75, 12 years old, and the Pee Wee boys to win by 19 shots.
I'd like to know what yardage they're playing. 12 years old shooting 72, 75. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, they're playing from, there was one girl, the girls was 2,600 yards, I think, and I'm not sure exactly what the boys was.
Okay.
But then also at Mickelson National, there was Shiley Kostyuk of Spruce Grove in the 15 and 19 junior girls shooting a first round 75, which gave her a huge lead, which she held on to win by 6 shots. And Edmonton's Emma Lou was third. We mentioned Shyla on the segment earlier. She finished second in the Pro Lady North. In the juvenile boys division, Edmonton's Gavin Braithwaite, 16, was second with rounds of 73, 74, 3 shots behind Foothills' Jackson Gourley. Wetaskiwin's Jay Carey was third. In the mini tour stop at Calgary's Blue Devil, and this one was playing from 2,646 yards with a par of 62. So, but an 8-year-old Jordy Bain of Edmonton did just that. He shot a 62, and he won by 22 shots.
Oh, my goodness.
And McClellan Ross Jr. stop at Nanton. Blaze Burgle of Edmonton was second in the U17 in a playoff against Calgary's Joseph Saranjoja. At the McClellan Ross stop in Westlock, a ton of good showings by Edmonton juniors. Edmonton's Brody Caters won the boys U17 with the 74. Glendale's North Gilbertson second in the U15. Edmonton's Brandon Caters second in the boys U13. And Leduc's Crystal Sue won the girls U19. Edmonton's Ariana He won the girls U17. At Innisfail in the parent junior, Drake Waters from the Highlands Club won the boys U13 over clubmate Sahib Niagara by 1 shot. Edmonton's Grady Sewell won the boys U17. So lots of junior events.
Yeah, it's coming to a close.
Fast.
Real fast, yeah,
They
with the
packed
junior
a whole
events.
bunch in at the end there, yeah.
All right, what about hole-in-ones in the city this week?
Well, there was 3 at your course. One was a nice one. Jerry Werbicki, ace number 17 from 160 yards and won a $2,500 shopping spree in your pro shop. And Jeff Cowie on number 3 at the ranch from 127 yards with a pitching wedge. Ball landed just past the flag and spun back into the cup. And in the Nordic Mechanical Tournament, Kieran O'Rafferty got an ace on number 6 from 169 yards with an 8-iron. 4th ace this week came at the Petroleum Club. The guy's name was Kevin Cruz, and for a second I thought it was going to be Kevin Carius. But Kevin Cruz with a pitching wedge on number 13 from 127 yards.
All right. I would love to see KK get a hole-in-one. That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah, all right. Lots of hole-in-ones again. That's awesome. Well, earlier we talked about your golf this week. So I'll tell you, my golf week was pretty active this week as well. We couldn't get a tee time at the ranch last Sunday, so we played at Glendale. And Glendale's an awesome golf course. I find it very difficult.
Yeah.
Lots of blind tee shots there and whatnot. But Piercy had it going. He shot 66 at Glendale last Sunday. So that was fun to see. And it was so subtle, too. After 9 holes, he said, "Geez, I'm 3 under right now." I'm like, "You are?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
But it was a great day for him. Monday, I had a lesson with Cam Martins at Windermere. Not a putting lesson, now a swing lesson. So he's got my swing changed up a little bit. So I'm working my butt off on that, trying to find my golf game again. But that was a lot of fun. Tuesday, I played the Edmonton Country Club.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Wow, yeah. Like, I was blown away. So
trees?
I was playing in the PGA Senior Match Play, and I won my match 5-4, so that was good. But, Stalker, you weren't kidding. It is awesome.
Yeah, little changes, just taking out some trees on number 3. Just opens the hole right up, and what they've done with the green complexes, the bunkers, everything's first class.
Yeah, it's so good. And now the greens are very, very, very firm. And so it's going to take a few years for them to soften up. But the layout, it's still the same layout, but the trees, and we talked about with Jasper earlier, like a lot of times when you get rid of trees, it actually helps and makes things, it helps the conditions of the course. It makes some incredible views. And the other piece to the Edmonton Country Club, I want to say, we had a snack and a drink after in the clubhouse on the patio. What a view.
Yeah.
Oh
Beautiful
my gosh,
view,
just a beautiful view. It's almost like I had a thought in my mind, maybe I should join the Edmonton Country Club with my wife just so we could sit on this patio and have dinner every Friday night, because it was that spectacular. I did play Millwoods in the pro lady tournament. We got second in that tournament last year. We did not get second in that tournament this year. We had a rough day. And I also want to mention I was back at Millwoods yesterday. My kid Luke in Operation 36. He has to shoot 36 on 9 holes from 25 yards before he can go on. And through 5 holes, he was on pace to do it. And then the wheels fell off, Stalker. So he's not able to move on to level 2, but it was a lot of fun to be out there. My wife and I walking around with our son, watching him play some golf. It's a lot of fun.
One thing I should talk about is I played the Legends golf course. They honored Bill McDougall.
Oh, yeah.
And put his name and picture in the clubhouse on their Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Bill was awarded Master Professional status in 2003, and he's been a member of the PGA since 1982. He was named the 1997 PGA of Canada Teacher of the Year, and he's also one of just 2 Alberta golf pros to have the distinction of Master Professional from the PGA of Canada. Bill unfortunately had throat cancer and then a stroke, but he continues to teach at Victoria, which is amazing, and he does such a good job. He helped me. I had the shanks, which wouldn't go away, and didn't matter how hard I hit it or where I hit it or whatever, but he fixed it. So everlasting thanks to Billy Mack, and great guy.
Yeah, absolutely a great guy. And, for him to be teaching in a wheelchair is absolutely phenomenal to see, for sure. What about golf for you this week? What's coming up?
Well, Wolf Creek, and I try to get there. And then where else am I playing? I can't remember where else I'm playing.
Well, Victoria. You always play at Victoria.
Every Wednesday, yeah. 7:15.
How many more weeks does the league go for, though?
Not too many. This week's tournament's the Tombstone, which is one of my favorites, where you get a cross.
Yeah,
you get your handicap. You get so many tombstones, and when you run out of tombstones, you're done.
Yeah, that's a fun format for sure. Yeah, after my big week last week, Stalker, I'm playing today at the ranch, and then I don't think I'm playing again all week until the following Sunday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't.
Why?
Well, because I don't have any events to play in this week or anything like that, and we're busy.
Oh, I know
it's
where
crazy
I was going.
busy.
I'm playing Northern Bear on Thursday. So I'll tell you all about Northern
Bear. Okay. Well, yeah, hopefully they got their conditions back. I haven't heard for a while, but it's been quiet. So if it's been quiet, that probably means that that it's good again. So that would be absolutely awesome. Well, on the other side of the break, we got a great story for you if you have never heard it. Bob McDermott, he's one of the top golfers in Canada with disabilities. His story is absolutely unbelievable. If you haven't heard it, you don't want to miss it. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
This summer, Alberta Golf is focused on recreational and junior play. Recreational players can find their fun at upswing.ca. The McLennan Ross Alberta Junior Tour has 24 stops across the province for players learning to compete. The Youth on Course program is back, letting juniors play for $5 or less at participating facilities. Any $10 donation made to the Alberta Golf Foundation pays for an 18-hole round for a kid in Alberta. For more on everything we do, albertagolf.org.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcottes, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 50 years of business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views of the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the Orem Road exit from the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911 or visit us online.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
It's back, the 6th annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Tee off for a great cause with hole-in-one contests, food and drink stations, dunk tanks, and even a chance to win a golf trip for 2 to Pebble Beach. Be a part of an incredible day on one of Edmonton's most picturesque courses, all in support of the Stollery Child Life Program. Golf, give back, make a difference. The 6th annual Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Classic. Sign up, sponsor, or learn more today at ardentroofsystems.com.
Accelerate business connections at an executive level with Corporate Connections. Some of the brightest minds in Edmonton come together to discuss and brainstorm big thoughts. Corporate Connections Think Tank brings our members and selected guests together to share experiences and ideas around some of the most relevant topics in business today. Topics that impact each of us, every business, most decisions, all initiatives. Will you come and join the conversation, get questions answered, learn a few new perspectives, and be part of this energetic and inspiring event on May 28th? Corporate Connections Think Tank. Visit us at corporateconnections.com, where leaders connect.
Join us for the return of the Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Thursday, August 28th at Leduc Golf and Country Club. Enjoy a day of golf while supporting a great cause. Start your day with a delicious breakfast, followed by a round of golf at the scenic Leduc Golf and Country Club. Then unwind with drinks and indulge in a gourmet dinner, all culminating in a lively auction. Come out and celebrate Tom Goodchild's legacy while supporting the Tom Goodchild Memorial Bursary, which assists NAIT culinary students in financial need. The Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament promises unforgettable experiences. Sign up now at sawmill.ca/golf. That's sawmill.ca/golf.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
I could have taken some photos for OnlyFans. Reed Wilkins up gown shots. What's Reed wearing for the eye surgery? What's going to pop out next? I think I was totally covered except my eyeball peeking out and maybe other parts of me. I don't know if they uncovered anything else. Cover up his face, but lift up that gown. Oh, you know what? Put it back.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the Stony Plain Golf Club. Whether you're looking to get custom fit clubs or lessons to improve your swing, check out the Stony Plain Golf Course at golfstonyplain.com. Quick text to get to. Tyler Hupka has chimed in. Wailai Gold Course in Maui is the best golf course he's ever played outside of Alberta. I've never even been in Hawaii, so
No, we went to Maui.
And any golf? No.
Yeah, I did play.
Okay,
and there was a guy from Edmonton or Calgary who was the head pro down there, so I got to know him.
Really? Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, we played the gold course and the blue course. They're good.
Awesome. Well, it is now trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Tough Stuff works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hardworking name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a custom fitting from the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar with 5 locations around Edmonton. Why not tonight? And what do you have for us this week, Mr. Stock?
Well, with the FedEx Cup titles coming down to the wire here, they finished the BMW Championship this week, and then they play the final round with 30 players left. So I thought the trivia question should be on the FedEx. And the question is, who has won the most FedEx Cup titles? Who's won the most FedEx Cup titles?
All right. It's not Tiger Woods because it didn't start till later.
Yeah, but he won one. No, he's won 2. Tiger won 2.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. 2009.
Okay, I thought it started later. But, quick question for you before we get to Bob. And do we have Bob? Okay. But quick question for you, Stalker. If you were to pick right now at this moment, who's going to win the Tour Championship next week, who would you take? Is it anybody but Scotty?
No, I'd go with Scotty.
Yeah, I think that would be the easy pick. But Rory's Rory.
Rory's Rory.
Yeah, he never
he come up big.
He's not having a good week this week, but I think he plays that course pretty darn well. So it'll be interesting to see. All right, we are now joined by Bob McDermott. How you doing this morning, Bob?
Hey, very good. Hi, Curtis.
Hi, how are you, Bobby?
Oh, awesome. Always good.
Awesome. Well, so great to have you on again, Bob. We'll just get right into it. Can you share the story of the accident that led to your disabilities and what your mindset was during the early stages of your recovery?
Sure. Well, it's going back a ways now, but 1987, I had a couple decisions to make whether I should go help out on the farm or play my first club championship, because I just started playing golf in about 1985. And anyway, I chose the latter and ended up going down to help out on the farm in harvest time. And turned out, as I was doing some work there for my father and my brother getting ready for harvest, I ended up getting tied up catching a high tension 15,000 volt power line, and with my tractor pulling a cultivator. And before I knew it, I'd get off the tractor and I ended up getting about 15,000 volts of electricity zapping through my body. And, there was a period of time there where I definitely was, when you get 15,000 volts, you get knocked on your butt, you stay there. But a farmer happened to be coming by, saw me sitting in the field, and got me all set up. We get into a small hospital in Saskatchewan, Kindersley, and they got me all prepped up to take me in to save my life in Saskatoon University, where the smaller hospital wasn't prepared to be able to deal with the injuries that I'd had. And about 15 miles out of Kindersley on the way to Saskatoon, we blew a couple tires in the ambulance that I was in, along with my doctor and my nurse, or not doctor and nurse are in there, and we rolled 3 or 4 times. And in the process of that roll, where I think we were doing something like about 80 mile an hour, and it was a windy day that day. And before we got her slowed down, she rolled 3 or 4 times, or maybe more, I'm not sure. And we all went out the back end of the ambulance into a stubble field. So out of that particular little accident, it ended up in the university hospital eventually by fate, and another ambulance happened to be coming by, and anyway, that process led to the long story through a lot of surgeries, relieving me with an amputation below the knee on the left and below the elbow as well on the left, and took my right thumb off from the damage from the electricity blown out of my body. So it definitely was a changing perspective in my thought process. Because when something like that happens to you, you don't expect it. You're never prepared for it, and it was pretty difficult for a while until I got my head back into it.
How much of a role did golf play?
Curtis, good question. It was one of the number one factors between that and whether I could get a job and work again, and whether I could, if I was going to survive it and play with my family. Right. The kids were young at the time. So the golf, right off the bat, I mean, I just started playing and I was totally infatuated with it. And, while I was laying in the hospital, it gave me something to focus on, to where I was, whether you could get prosthetics, or where, do you think you'd be able to play again, all those kind of things, because right. it definitely trapped my mind at that moment.
Well, you must have thought that, will I ever be able to play again?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, but you know what? The medical team was great. They said, "Oh yeah, you can get prosthetics." And I said, "Well, show me these prosthetics." Before I knew it, I was going through catalogs looking for prosthetics that could help me with regarding to the life-changing experience I was about to face with prosthetics and burnt skin and breakdowns and grafted skin. And I mean, you don't think that far ahead because you're not aware of it. But once something like this happens to you, you become well aware, if you're interested in moving forward and capturing as much as your natural life that you had before. Then you've got to do some research and figure out what's going to work for you as you look at the goals you need to set to move forward.
What goals did you set?
Well, my first one was to just play. Yeah. And with regarding to golf, I mean, the obviously too was my goals were as if I could get the prosthetics that could help me with be able to play, walk better, get a job back, because when you get electrocuted and injured at a severe level, bills don't give a damn whether you're hurt or not; they still keep coming in. So yeah. It was quick to I needed to get my button gear, get back on. There was no feeling sorry for myself. I needed to get a job so that I'd didn't lose everything that I had. So I was setting goals to become, get back to work, play golf again, which turned out to be a hell of a rehab. It got me off the couch.
Yeah. Yeah, and gave you some incentive.
Absolutely. And it wasn't long. I mean, I just wanted to play again, but right. Before I knew it, I didn't realize that, I was playing pretty good pretty quick. So, then it's like, yourself, you don't have to be hurt. Once you start playing golf and before you know it, you start getting a little better at it. Well, it's got you. There's not much you can do about it.
You've won numerous golf tournaments. And you won the Alberta Amputee Pro-Am tournament, something like 10 times?
Oh, probably more than that. It's quite a few. I've won probably... I just won the Alberta title there. I'm actually going to be going up to defend that later in September. Quite a few, Curtis. I don't even know. I got lots of trophies.
The Canadian Amputee National Championship, and you also had a third-place finish in the United States National Amputee Championship. So you've done extremely well.
Yeah, golf's been great, with regard to that aspect. And what I really found out about it was, you're not the only one out there. There's a lot of good players, and one of my highlights was the actual couple of years ago I played in the U.S. Nationals that I got invited to down at North Carolina. So that was one off the bucket list.
Yeah.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Bob McDermott. In your recovery, Bob, at what point did you realize that you could not only return to play golf, but you could compete at a high level against both able-bodied and disabled golfers?
Well, it was, I think me and Peter Kushner was the guy that was helping me get back on track after I got out of the hospital. And I never lost a year of golf, but it wasn't easy. But we ended up entering into an Alberta Amputee Sports Rec Association, which I was a board member and president for some time. And they had a tournament at Kananaskis. And we entered it as a team, and we both won the amputee and the pro out of it. And at that point in time, I think I was already shooting in the 80s or something. So it came to fruition right away. The first 9 holes wasn't too good. I think I was about 95 on 9 holes, and I figured, oh my God, it was devastating. But you know what? It just once I realized, that I had the mind, I had this mindset of the swing. And then it was just a matter to be able to deal with the pain and the transfer of weight and everything else that's associated with, being able to use the ground with the prosthetic leg and the prosthetic device that I was using to release the club to hit the ball a reasonable distance to get me around the course. And once I realized I start hitting greens in regulation, and figuring out the putting speed, well, then I ended up, before I knew it, I was playing back to a 5 handicap.
That's amazing. I'll never forget the first time I met you. I was sitting on the deck at Belvedere with Jeff Weeder and Cam McGinnis, and one of them said, look at that guy coming up 18, walking and carrying his clubs. And I said, yeah. He says, what do you notice about him? And I said, I don't know. He says, well, look a little closer. And I said, geez, he's got one leg. He said, yeah, look a little closer. He's got one arm. And you birdied the hole.
Yeah. Like I said, I guess what it comes down to is, if you've got a passion and you love something enough, you'll do anything to be able to get back and be a part of it again.
Are you still teaching golfers with physical impairments?
You know what? When you play this game, and I'm teaching every day I go out there, but yes, I have. There's times where I'll pop in and we'll do a clinic or something, but I haven't for a couple of years. Been too busy with other things, but or if anybody gives me a call and want me to have a look at things, I'll definitely go out and have a peek. But you know what? Right now, the Alberta Golf and the Professional Golf Association out there have done major things to be able to get more familiar with people with disabilities and to be able to get out there and help them out as well. So you're getting a lot more expert coaching than myself. The pros have got a better understanding of it than I do.
In recent years, Bob, how have you seen opportunities for golfers with disabilities change in terms of course accessibility, equipment, and the availability of inclusive tournaments?
Quite a bit. I think there's some room to grow yet on that, but you know what? Quite a bit with regarding to the technology that's out there, Murray, with the solar power, golf carts that kind of strap in to where it actually can get a guy standing up again to where you're not sitting down trying to hit the ball, and even with some of the technical devices that can help you place it or put it there by yourself more independently. And the access, everybody's got the access, and there's, to the golf courses now. Most of the clubhouses are set up to where they meet basic standards to where you can get around and get into places and get out. So I think they've come a long way, no doubt about it. And again, with the technology of prosthetics in my world, and other areas, there's a lot of guys that have put their minds to it and put stuff together to be able to assist with terminal devices or technology to help get you back on track.
We kind of skipped over all the things that you've won, but was there one particular tournament that you've won that was more special than the others?
Yeah, the first one I won, I think, was always good because I never even thought I was going to be able. I just wanted to play golf and compete. But the one that I enjoyed the most was in 2003, the club championship, men's club championship at Belvedere, where it's the course that I belong to and still have since '96. And I went out that day, and it was one of those days where there was something going on, something special, and I didn't realize it was going to involve me. But on the 6th hole, I turned around and I said, you know what, somebody's going to go low today with the two guys that I was playing with. And before I was done, I ended up birdieing, I think I had 7 birdies or something that day. Wow. So I ended up shooting a 65, 6 under par to win the club championship and set the actual course record.
Course record, yeah.
And then I won a couple of races back to back, so I had a three-peat there. So I was playing pretty good at that time. So that's when I realized all that work it paid off.
Yeah. And I can't imagine what it was like to go through what you went through and have the fortitude to not give up. And just that's the message, isn't it? Don't give up.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? And again, I was blessed and fortunate that I have a family as well, Curtis. And you know what? You don't really have a choice in that case, where some guys don't really have that, and they get into a bit of a bind and a bit of a rut, and sometimes they, mentally, there's that point to where you don't think you can do it again. But I'm here to say that there's nothing you can't do. It comes down to how bad do you want it, and if you're ready to put in the time, there's guys out there, myself included, that I'll talk to anybody if you're looking at trying to get back into golf and put you send you in the right direction.
Looking forward, what are your hopes for a future of adaptive and inclusive golf, both in Alberta and across Canada?
I think we're doing pretty good there, but you know what? We're a little bit behind, I think, in accessibility. I mean, right now, if a guy wanted to play at a golf course, you know what? There's no solar power carts and stuff. There's carts coming out the yin-yang for anybody that wants to drive or ride a cart instead of walk. But it'd be nice if, there was some of the courses, and I understand that, you don't want something with solar power sitting around if nobody's going to use it. But if we had some more golf carts that were accessible to people with disabilities, and you get them out of that wheelchair out onto a golf course, and their quality of life would enhance it and change it dramatically. But other than that, you know what? I think we're moving in the right direction with inclusive tournaments and those kind of things.
One last one for you. Our question of the week on the show is: what's the best golf course you've played outside of Alberta?
Outside of Alberta. Well, I guess I'd have to say when I went down Pinehurst a couple of years ago and played Pinehurst number 2.
Perfect.
Yeah, great one for sure. Well, Bob, your story is incredibly inspiring, and congratulations on all you've accomplished and
what you continue to do.
Exactly. So, always a pleasure to have you on the show as well.
That's always a pleasure, and we got to get out, you guys. Let's get out and Curtis and Murray and get out and get around in for the snow falls again.
Okay, let's do that.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for your time.
You bet, guys. Good luck.
All right, that was Bob McDermott with one of the craziest stories you are ever going to hear. All right, trivia, Stalker, what is the answer?
To who has won the most FedEx Cup titles? The answer is Rory McIlroy with 3, 2022, 2019, and 2016.
All right, winner was Patty Drozak. She's won a time or two this year, so congratulations to her. I will reach out as soon as I get back to the ranch here in a few minutes. That wraps up this week's show. Next week on the show, we will chat with Jeff Crushell about golf fitness, Phil Berube, CEO of Alberta Golf, golf tips with Cody Urimovich, Al Prokop, owner of Blackhawk Golf Club, is hopefully going to join us. I haven't got a confirmation from him yet, and we go around YAG and check in with the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club. Should be a nicer week this week. Hope you get out and play some golf, and be sure to tune in right here on Edmonton Sports Talk next Sunday at 8 a.m. Have a good one.
Accelerate business connections at an executive level with Corporate Connections. We connect leaders around the world and empower them to create opportunities and meaningful change in their organizations, communities, and lives. Join a trusted network of top CEOs and industry pioneers. Share challenges, gain insights, and benefit from peer-to-peer experience sharing. Together, we elevate leadership, build personal and professional growth while expanding influence, and together building a brighter future. Corporate Connections is your gateway to transformative connections. Visit us at corporatecommunications.com, where leaders connect.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
Ready to level up your golf game? Come swing by the Ranch Golf and Country Club, where serious golf meets serious fun. With a championship-style course, pristine conditions, and above all, a fun, laid-back atmosphere, the Ranch is where every round feels like a getaway. Get top-notch service at unmatched value every time you play at the Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? Bring your A game and find out why the Ranch is the best value in golf. 25, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program. The Ardent Roof Systems Annual Charity Golf Tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens Restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.